Mnangagwa's victims, and also a woman who was involved with quite a number of top government officials in Zimbabwe, including also individuals such as a child with Themba Mliswa. She also has a child with the face of the 2017 coup that was SB Moyo Sbusiso Moyo, the late Sbusiso Moyo. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So Susan Mutami has a word of advice to the wife of x-Mnangagwa over extrajudiciary actual accusations that she has faced following the revelations of how she used the military and also state security agencies to go after her in-laws. So I will read the advice from Susan Mutami. She penned something on X, and I'll read it as it is, maybe expanding it where necessary. Some of it is written in short, and I'll try my level best to actually articulate her views as quite accurate as possible. She says, "Dear Auxillia Mnangagwa, hope you are well. One thing I have learned over the years is taking accountability for my actions and not putting blame of my failures on others. Chaka fukidza dzimba matenga. You used to say, and it takes a village to raise a child." So remember, this woman is speaking from experience. She has experienced the brutality of Auxillia Mnangagwa. At one point, she confessed about how Auxillia Mnangagwa actually abused her whilst she was staying with them, including also Emmerson Mnangagwa. She continues to say some issues should have been handled in private. I understand as a mother, munenge muchirwadziwa, but there are ways of handling certain situations. Pasingati force, violence, and intimidation. So it it appears like a genuine advice, but will Auxillia Mnangagwa listen to such advices? Some situations require you to remove your first lady CIO hat and just be a mom. She's also exposing the wife of Mnangagwa as a former Central Intelligence operative, although she has denied that, but it is known, especially amongst the CIO ranks and files, that she was once an agent. They got involved with Emmerson Mnangagwa, most probably because she was one of the good agents in terms of exercising brutality on the people of Zimbabwe. For as long as I have known you, those twins are your heart. You used to tell me their birth story at Avenues Clinic 3 times a day, and I used to think you have memory issues, but it was just love for your boys. Myself, and I understand you now. And Anama twins, Banogudai, but fighting with your daughter-in-law and her mother in public is a no-no for me. The same script that you used on me is the exact same one that you are using on this young girl who so happens to be carrying your future grandchildren. Collins is an adult who is capable of making his own choices in life. Are you sure Kelsey is the one who introduced Collins to drugs? Let's not shift blame and make this poor girl look like a villain. I will never say anything, but you might think you are doing good, not knowing you will lose your son in the process. How is his image going to recover after this? What happened to a good old family meeting and summoning Baba Salo to solve a family or Tete Mai Mwale. Some of us can handle public scrutiny. I can take anything that's thrown at me, handikendeke, but Moana, under 22 years, has a whole life ahead of her. And dissecting your daughter-in-law and a family for the world to see, Pakare Sweka, Pakare Sweka. What's the meaning of that? This of a mental health. We don't want you to die alone because the grandkids will resent you one day. Money is not everything. And all these titles we have in life mean nothing. At one point in my life, I looked after so many important people who were on end of life pathway, and they all wished they had more time to make things right with their loved ones. Others died alone with those titles. If your house is on fire, something isn't good to take a step back from national duties. Sometimes it says, if your house is on fire, it's good to take a step back from national duties and be a mom to your boys. Go and be with Collins as his mom. No one can ever take your position. Your office will always be there. You are the first lady of the republic. If Kelsey is a drug user as well, you should have sought help for both of them. Remember the Benis incident. Musadaro, there is God in heaven. So that is what the former victim of this family, it appears like a good advice. It appears like a good advice. Someone says, who are you to advise everybody while it's your private? I think your privacy is everywhere. I would not detail this message is written in a degrading manner, but I wouldn't love to put it that way. That's not how I was raised. Sometimes says, I put it on the internet to show people how I had been sexually assaulted. It wasn't like I consented to being dragged up by Okocha, Ikoro, and have a mental butt plug in my private part. I will never be ashamed sharing that video. Okay. There's a video like that. I think I missed the story. Someone say, Charlie says, dear am I Auxillia, ini ndasimuka kuti mother. I don't want to read the comment section because sometimes the comment section is good, but sometimes it can be so pathetic. So an advice coming from a woman who has been subjected to abuse by the first family, and that is none other than Susan Mutami on the pictures. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you get to be the first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars.